Do you ever feel like your budget is pretty much a mess? Do you feel lost and overwhelmed when it comes to budgeting? Are you tired of bills piling up, temptations lurking, and financial stability going out of reach? If so, then you are not alone. But fear not, the 50-30-20 rule is a simple yet powerful framework. In this video, we will try to understand the 50-30-20 rule and how this thumb rule can simplify your budget and transform your financial landscape. It can help you take control of your spending and achieve financial stability. This video isn't about just another budgeting tip. It's about organizing your relationship with money. It will provide you with a clear roadmap to navigate your finances with confidence and purpose. So, keep calm and settle in, because we are about to simplify your budget and unlock your saving potential. Let's begin. Senator Elizabeth Warren popularized this rule in her book, All Your Worth, The Ultimate Lifetime Money Plan. The rule is to split your post-tax income into 3 categories of spending. 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings and financial goals. Here is the breakdown. 50% is for the needs. These are the non-negotiables, the essential expenses without which you absolutely can't survive in this world. Half of your after-tax income should be allotted to cover your basic needs. The examples of your basic needs can be as follows: rent or mortgage payments, essential bills, electricity, water, groceries, car payments, or transportation costs, relevant insurance like term life insurance and health insurance, healthcare costs, minimum debt payments. If you are spending more than 50% of your income on your needs, you will have to either cut down on your wants or try to downsize your lifestyle. The first thing to do is to analyze your situation and distinguish what is essential and what is not. Then you may have to change your lifestyle a bit. It can be in the form of a smaller home or a more modest car. Maybe you will have to use public transport more. You may have to cook at home more often, rather than eating out. Cut down any gym subscription. You can choose free hand exercise till the essentials get sorted. Unsubscribe from any TV subscription like Netflix, Prime Video, Hotstar, etc. 30% is for the wants. Wants are everything you spend money on that is not absolutely essential for your survival. This is your fun money category, the things you enjoy, but not necessarily needs. This category also includes the upgrade decisions you make. It can be choosing a costlier meal instead of a less expensive food item, buying an Audi instead of a more economical Tata Motors, or watching TV with a subscription to streaming services, rather than watching cable TV. Basically, wants are those for which you spend a little extra money to make your life more enjoyable and entertaining. This can be new unnecessary clothes or accessories like handbags or jewelry, tickets to sports events or musical concerts, holiday or vacation time, socializing costs like eating out, cinema, etc. The latest electronic gadget, especially an upgrade over a fully functioning prior model. Ultra high-speed internet beyond your streaming needs. 20% is for your savings. Finally, this is where you prioritize your future. Try to allocate 20% of your net income towards savings goals, starting with building an emergency fund equal to 6 to 12 months of your monthly expenses. After that, focus on your retirement and meeting other financial goals. Examples of savings can be creating an emergency fund, retirement planning, PF or NPS contribution, education planning for your child, investing in mutual funds or stocks, setting aside some funds to buy some physical property in the future, making debt payments aggressively to become debt-free as early as possible. 1. Simplicity. This rule offers a straightforward framework for budgeting. It's pretty much easy to understand and implement, even if you are not a finance freak. You don't need any complicated spreadsheets or formulas. All you need is 3 clear categories to track and manage. 2. Create financial balance. If you use a budget, you can manage your money in a balanced way. This budget rule ensures that your basic needs and wants are covered, and you are actively saving for the future. So, you are taking care of today while building a brighter tomorrow. 3. Flexibility. This rule is a guide, not a strict formula. You can easily adjust the percentage based on your circumstances and priorities. 4. Provides needs versus wants mindset. When you go through your expenses, you will analyze whether the expense is a need or a want. This is so crucial for personal finance. If you can distinguish between needs and wants, you will naturally develop a mindset to make smarter financial decisions in the future. 5. This budget allocates your money for fun. Most of us think that a budget means cutting back and not being able to have any fun. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule is that there is room for your wants and desires. This will help you stick to your budget without feeling like you are missing out on something. 6. Embracing saving goals. By allocating 20% of your income to savings, you can build a foundation for your financial stability and create wealth for a prosperous future. Starting with setting up an emergency fund, you can also prepare for retirement, pay off debt, invest in other financial goals, like child education, buying a home, etc. As you understood the advantages, now you must be thinking how to get started with this rule. So, let's break things into 5 steps. Step 1. Track your expenses. Before you start allocating your income into different buckets, you need to understand where your money goes. Track your expenses for a month or 2 to get a clear picture. You can use budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even a notebook. Break down your expenses into 3 categories: needs, wants, and savings. This will provide the groundwork for a better understanding of your spending pattern. Step 2. Understand your income and calculate your percentage. This is based on what your income is. Get your post-tax income for calculation and multiply it by the corresponding percentages. For example, if your monthly income is 30,000 rupees, then 50% for your needs would be 15,000 rupees. 30% for your wants would be 9,000 rupees, and 20% for savings or debt payments would be 6,000 rupees. Step 3. Open separate accounts. Consider setting up separate bank accounts or separate financial instruments, like mutual funds, stocks, bonds, etc., for each category. This will help you to visualize your budget and avoid dipping into your savings or impulsive buys. Step 4. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and debt repayment accounts. Things will be simpler. You can use RD, SI, standing instruction, and SEEP-like saving processes. This will ensure that your debts are reduced and funds increase steadily and without manual labor. Step 5. Review and maintain consistency. This is not a hard and fast rule that you will have to maintain all the time. Just kickstart your journey. As your income or expenses change, adjust the percentages accordingly. Just be critically disciplined in whatever you do. Yes, there are many free spreadsheets available online. You can use them to implement this rule. I will suggest the Barefoot Minimalist's 50-30-20 rule calculator. It's free to use, and more importantly, you can customize the spreadsheet as per your needs. How to get this calculator? There is a heading on my blog. Is there any free calculator available for the 50-30-20 rule? Go there and click on the link. You will be directed to their website. They have an entire blog on how to use the calculator. Download it and give it a try, see if it can help you. I will provide the link to my blog in the description. Apart from the above calculator, you can also use apps to track your expenses. It's easier to get things done with mobile nowadays. I can recommend the following apps. Money Manager app by Realbyte. It's simple and detailed, with tons of features like Connect PC. I use this to track my expenses and get an idea. I never use the budget section. But with this app, you can set up a budget for each category. It's easy and helpful. Though I have the premium version, it's completely free of cost, with ads. Moneyfee app, the UI is nice and simple. The premium version is much lower than the previous one. Yes, saving is difficult. Life can give us a lot of challenges in our financial journey. But if you can follow the 50-30-20 rule, you can have a plan for how you manage your income. If the expenditure on wants is more than 30%, you can find ways to reduce them. Then you can direct funds to more important areas like building an emergency fund and retirement. Are all these feeling too much? Okay, let's summarize things. What is the 50-30-20 rule? The rule is to split your post-tax income into 3 categories of spending. 50% goes to needs, rent, groceries, utilities, the essentials that keep you going. 30% for wants, that fancy coffee, the new shoes, the weekend trip. And 20% for savings, future you will thank you. Build an emergency fund, pay off debt, or invest in financial goals. The 50-30-20 rule means less stress, more control, and financial stability. Why do you need the 50-30-20 rule? This rule offers a straightforward framework for budgeting. If you use a budget, you can manage your money in a balanced way. It's flexible, you can easily adjust the percentage based on your circumstances and priorities. It provides you needs versus wants mindset. This budget allocates your money for fun. This rule embraces saving goals. What to do? Give this 50-30-20 rule a try. Step 1. Download a budget app or the spreadsheet I talked about. Track your expenses. Step 2. Understand your income and calculate your percentage. Step 3. Open separate accounts for each category. Step 4. Automate your savings. Step 5. Review and maintain consistency. Bonus tip. Always remember, this rule is not a strict one. Customize it as per your need. If you live in a highly expensive city, you may think that being able to save 20% is unrealistic. On the flip side, if you plan to retire early, 20% savings might not be enough. So adjust everything as per your financial situation. If you have any queries regarding budgeting or the 50-30-20 rule, just comment on the video. I will try my best to answer them. Also, I will provide the links to my blog related to the 50-30-20 rule in the description. Read them to get a comprehensive idea of smart budgeting. You can see that I have talked about emergency fund too much in this video. So, you may ask, is an emergency fund really that important? The answer is absolutely. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. Life happens, and it pays to be prepared. Check out the video on the end screen to get a comprehensive idea about an emergency fund. Or I will provide the link in the description too. Watch the video about emergency funds. Then calculate your average monthly expenses including your AMI, to create a perfect budget for you. Thank you for watching the video. If you like my video, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, visit my website realfinplan.com to learn more about personal finance.